All
Hi,
right.
everyone. Welcome to the 24th edition of the Singapore National Scrabble Championships. This is Vanita here, uh, doing commentary together with Darren Koo. We are both from Malaysia,
Hi, everyone.
and uh, so we've played against these top players from Singapore quite often, and so hopefully we'll be able to do more than just provide commentary and provide some background as well. Hopefully. Um, so let's see. Oh, we have welcome Noah. We have Noah in the chat, and we'll be starting at 10:30. Oh, the first game starts at 10:30, and we'll have 8 games today, and we'll have another 8 tomorrow. So 16 rounds in total. And before we find out who the 2024 Singapore National Scrabble champion is.
So the defending champion, if I remember correctly, Vanita, it's Wei Bin, right?
That's right. Wei Bin will be defending today.
Okay.
This weekend.
Okay.
And the previous champion, Noah's asking who are the commentators. Oh, I'm Vanita Balasingham, and I'm co-commentating with Darren Koo. We are both from Malaysia.
That's right.
So yeah, I think the previous winner was Hubert in 2022.
So as we were just talking about it just now, Singapore has one of the probably the toughest fields around, as you can see by the different champions that they've had over the many years.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like many superstars, global superstars in Singapore. Like, I mean, we have like the world number 7, Hubert Wee.
Yep.
And then we have To Wei Bin, who is, what do they call him, Mr. 850?
Yes, known for his game breaking the records at 850 points.
And then we have like lots of new, up and coming players like J.S. Allen, who that might be exciting to watch today. He did very well in the Malaysia versus Singapore, the Causeway Challenge this year, surprising everyone.
Yep. Well, I got to experience it firsthand, losing both my games against Jaya.
Oh, you lost both. Okay.
Yeah. But definitely not a surprise in the sense that like Singapore's top 10 players are definitely of a very high level. So
yes, definitely. Yeah, some of the best players in the world. These players that we're going to be watching today and tomorrow. So very exciting. I'm really excited and really grateful and thrilled to be doing commentary.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, like just before we start, I see that we've got Hubert and Charles on for game 1. Maybe Vanita, if you can share a little bit about your experience, since you're also on the back of a very convincing win in Malaysian Nationals. Maybe you can share with us like what did it take for you to, to be at the top?
Oh, well, it's actually put a lot of pressure now on this commentary session. Like, we both did commentary for the Singapore Nationals 2 years ago, right? And we were both co-commentating with Ryan Wee, who's also playing today in this year's Nationals. And 2 years ago, I felt less pressure. And now on the back of that win, I feel like, a little bit, more pressure on, my commentary today. So,
oh no, I mean like what do you think takes for like our players in Singapore to be at the top, like to win the national?
A lot of work, a lot of training. Also, but I think the most important thing is mental strength. I think that's what sets the champion apart. I think all of them are really, really good.
Yeah.
Of course, Hubert is just like he's just got an edge over everyone because he knows all the 9s. I believe he's got all the 9s in his arsenal. And but I think on top of, I mean, just the most important thing would be mental strength, like just to sit there and be able to win game after game and not falter. It takes a little bit more than just the word knowledge and strategy.
I think a lot of people probably overlook the stamina aspect of playing Scrabble.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think we learned that firsthand at Causeway, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly. 10 games in one day is a lot.
It's a lot, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, these guys, I mean, Singapore just, flattened us basically at Causeway this year. So they have the stamina for sure.
Yeah.
Hubert won Causeway like easily. And then Jason came like very close behind, right? Just I think a game or two behind. So these are the two players to watch, and of course Wavin. Wavin is consistent. His game is consistent. His scoring is consistent. So he's also here in the mix. I think Ryan Wee is a dark horse.
Yeah, Ryan's been improving a lot since like over the many years playing abroad and locally.
And he's been hitting 100% on Aerolift for both 7s and 8s, in the past month or so. So he's one to watch as well. So here we go. The game's about to start.
Yep. And Hubert's gonna go first for game 1, playing against Charles.
Charles Canero, who's also very well known in the Scrabble world. He organized the 2017 World Championships in Goa. Oh no, what 2019? Sorry, 2019.
Yeah, we were both there for that one. Yeah.
That's right, both of us were there.
So
okay.
Hubert's start.
Yeah,
I see that he's got 3 E's.
Yeah, if we could maybe, it'd be good if we had a closer view of the racks. Might be good actually.
Yep.
And it is clear though, it's EEKLMZ, but a slightly closer camera view would be good.
Yeah, there you go. So Hubert starting out with 3 E's, but a Z to go with it, so he should be able to score pretty well.
Yeah, what would you do here? Just Zach?
Yeah, unless I could see a longer play with the Z, I think I'll just put the Z down now.
Yeah, I can't see. I don't see anything longer. Just Zach is just the obvious play here.
Over on Charles' side, he's got a weird looking rack, 2 O's, a U, and the dreadful W to go with.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is a nightmare to start the whole tournament with.
Against Hubert.
Okay, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's it's playable. It's a balanced rack, and he's got some scoring tiles, and that's the Z to score off from. So
well, in a few months' time, he won't be too disheartened with that rack with the new dictionary coming out. So with the U and the W combinations.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I've tried not to look at the new words yet. Like I've tried my best. I know David Sutton has been sharing like little stories about the new words, and I've been trying not to look at them yet. Because we do have a big tournament coming up, like an international tournament coming up in Malaysia at the end of October. So trying not to contaminate my current vocab with the new words yet. But yes, uwu, right? You're referring to uwu?
Yeah, uwu.
Yeah.
Uwu's coming out, yeah.
And
I think he can... he's going to score a lot with Naui. I think there's a really nice move. Keeps the board tight as well.
Yes, definitely. Doubling the Y there.
The clocks, I think, are in reverse because now it's Hubert's turn to go. but the clocks are.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, so I think Jay might have to switch it over. Okay. Oh, what does Hubert have is it ACEELMN?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he have 7 there?
I don't see. Hang on.
He probably has a few 8s though, but nothing with
Yeah.
Charles'
Now
play of
he's
Naui. Yeah.
now he's been most defensive play and has blocked off any chance of an 8 there. But Hubert knows 9s, so let's see. Okay, he
Nothing's
doesn't
ever
have a
safe.
7. He doesn't have a 7. He has a decent play of Ali for 38.
Oh wow.
Just below, overlapping Naui. So
Yeah. Now he actually scores pretty good and he keeps the board tight again. Doesn't give away too much to Charles. I like how Charles was considering Goonie as well in the previous turn, but decided on a more defensive approach.
okay, I just noticed that Hubert has actually played vertically, and I have keyed it in horizontally on Quackle here. So I'm just going to.
So in this instance, Vanita, what do you think Hubert would do? Do you think he's more of a defensive player, or do you think he'll open up the board with like knowing so many bingos and so many different words?
Yeah, I'm actually wondering why he's taking some time on this rack here. So he might be planning something. I mean, why not just take the score and go, the 38 and go?
He hasn't arranged ALEE yet though on his rack. So either he has not seen it, or then again, Hubert's one to not give away too much. So we could still see it come down.
Yeah, and he's probably planning stuff that we have no idea about as well. I will just play defensively, take the 38, tighten up the board and give Charles the nightmare.
Yeah. Is MALE worth considering? Playing alongside of Naui as well?
Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, I mean it doesn't. Yeah, but it just gives too much. The M sitting next to that double word there. I mean, why give that away, right?
Yeah. So Hubert just deliberating his moves. He looks like he's going to play CAL on the left side of ZEK, I think.
Oh, right. Okay. CAL. Interesting.
It does block out the board as well.
Yeah, correct. So unless you have, but a Liu, there is a Liu though.
Yeah, and he has opted for that.
But he's giving up the L for Lazo. Okay, all right. So yeah, I mean, oh wow, this is even more defensive, unless you have an A or an L.
Yeah.
Or an S. Sorry, an A or an S. So yeah.
So Hubert deciding on the defensive approach to start the tournament. So it looks like we're going to see a very back and forth, almost like chess moves between the two players, just to see who is the one to be the first to kind of open up the board.
Sorry, I'm just rekeying it in on Quackle now because I did it horizontally just now. And okay, now I'm up to speed. Right, and so Charles has but he does have the A to hook onto a Liu. He doesn't have an N for Azon, so it's not going to score much on the other side.
So he's got a combination of, again, a few weird tiles and low scoring ones as well.
Yeah, so he's not going to be able to do much. A Gouge, I don't know how you, maybe that's something.
So he's got Gouge lined up, Gouge, I think.
Oh, coming down from
the end of
triple.
Naui,
yeah. Yeah, I mean that's decent, keeps AR, plays off 5.
Placing the G next to the double word, I think that is not too bad as well. You would want to get rid of these low scoring tiles and hopefully draw a blank on S or even something with higher scoring potential into the next move. Keeping AR is pretty good.
His higher score here is just Erugo, Erugo coming down from Kai. So he doesn't really have much here. So I mean, Gouge is as good as anything, I think.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah, I this is fine, I think. I like this, keeping the AR, putting out some floaters there.
He could have also played Gauge with the A instead, but decides to play off the O. I think AR
we have better... some, yeah. Oh, we have some comments here in the chat. Yeah, Henry saying, yeah, almost Klezmer. Yeah, I saw that, Henry. Yeah. And Andrew saying can and Mew would set up Lazo and LE earlier for Hubert's turn. And one shot of Fugelman. That's right, Andrew.
Wow, and Hubert's drawn into a bingo. Not sure what he played. Maybe we can have a look at the board.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's played Fogel through the O. Good score with a good leap as well. And he's been rewarded with the bingo that plays at the moment. So we're back over to Charles. He has swapped his 2 Gs to get 2 Bs and 2 Ns.
He's having some problems here. But Banner looks like it's going to get rid of a lot of tiles and give him a nice clean rack on the next move. So I like that. And that's also going to take out Hubert's spot, isn't it?
Does Hubert only have 1 spot?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can see, yeah, that's his only spot. Oh, does he have something through the...
All right, looks like Charles is getting ready to play Banner. I think going with the same line of thought in the previous move, trying to play off as many tiles and get rid of some of this, or rather just go through some of these letters, hopefully drawing something good. With the Z already played, so the E exposed doesn't feel as risky.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like the 6 tile turnover here.
Yeah. And as what you mentioned, Vanita, he does block Hubert's
Yes. Yeah.
only line of
That's right.
Yeah. That was a good call, Charles. We'll see if he gets rewarded with the new pickup.
Yeah, 6 tiles. We haven't seen a blank yet. Poor Hubert with his Truman sitting there, homeless now.
Based on our experience at the Causeway, it's clear that Hubert doesn't need any blanks to play bingos.
No.
Yeah.
So what would you do here?
I like how we get this perspective of us being in Hubert's shoes, just staring at Truman and not having anywhere to play it. Just like staring into blank space.
Yes, I've not actually seen this very much in Scrabble, this view. I mean, on Scrabble streams, I've not, it's not a view that, we get often. And it's kind of cool, actually, right?
Yeah, it gives you the player's perspective of exactly what it feels like to sit there and just wondering what to do now.
Now what? What to do? Okay,
so he's holding MU. I'm guessing to play where the E was a banner. But probably also considering to put one more tile down, like MUT, just to open up another lane, or hooks like mute.
Tripling the M both ways. Yeah. Like that. I mean, Ariane is great leaf.
Yeah.
Opens up the board for. Oh, he stops it. Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. But yeah, fair. I mean, why would you want to hang an E out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this. Yeah.
So Hubert takes the score, closes up that part, and opens up another lane for himself.
Yeah.
And the E goes well underneath of Mutt, making mute.
Yeah, and double ERN. I mean, he's bound to pick up bingo, but I see he's picked up the J and the Y there instead.
And from this perspective, you get the benefit of seeing Charles right and Hubert just sighing away with the J.
Well, yeah, I mean, the J, he can do something from L1. But anyway, let's look at Charles' rec here. It's IEBUEO. And what's the last one?
It's got double E's again.
See it? Did you get to see his last letter? Oh, V. All right.
Yeah, it's a V. So Charles still having duplicate issues all the way since.
Yeah, I mean, he's got
one.
Yeah, he was giving him like that E hook for Bevue, Bevue, which seems to be his highest scoring play.
Yep. I like Bevue as well. It keeps the board tight again.
Yeah, it's clearly, I don't think there are, I mean, I think this is the best. He does have Vogue on top of, from 2-8 on top of Fogel. But I mean, that's just crazy opening up that double and, to the triple. So I think, Bevue's the best here. But he just has to be able to find it, know it, and then see it.
Actually, playing Vogue, now that you mentioned it, looks pretty good. I mean, yes, you put the E there, but you are holding the B, so you are setting up yourself for the B. BEL, I mean, coming on to the L of Fogel.
Yeah. I guess not. The Z's gone, so and not many other big tiles go there, right? High scoring tiles go there. I mean, actually, not too bad.
He just might be a little bit concerned about the Mutt.
I mean, the other M is unseen though. The other M, so I mean that's I guess the only danger.
And he's opted for Vile, keeping BEOU.
Okay, yeah. Vile. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent score. If you don't know BVU, think this is good. Still keeping pace with Hubert. So, I mean, there's 1 point apart now.
So Hubert has drawn the J and the Y, if that's right.
The J and Y, yeah. JTY.
JTY, yeah.
JY.
So
And yeah, no bingos. Sadly, but and sadly, he is not going to be able to score under Mutt either, like a 5-point play under Mutt. Yeah, like doesn't have an extra R for Jerry, doesn't have an extra R for Jetty, doesn't have that extra N for Jenny. Just missing out, like, this must be frustrating.
So if you were Hubert, what would you be doing here?
Wait, doesn't he Jerry? Jerry? Oh.
Jerry with 2 E's? I don't think that's good.
Yeah. I'm sure I've played this many times. Jerry with 2 E's. Yes. No. Jerry is phony.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I have put this down more than once.
I think I have too as well. Somewhere in the past. But I don't think Hubert is gonna be putting down Jerry.
No, where is he looking? He's got G lined up there. So what is he thinking of? So he's got very, of course, from the V at on row 1.
Is it worth considering playing just JEU onto the U of Coach and keeping entry? Not sure how good a leap is that.
Yeah, I think that's good. What's he doing?
So he's decided on Yente.
Okay, he's going for the score, Yente. All right. Yente keeping.
Deciding to hold the J for another turn.
Yeah, just going for the score, yeah. And thinking of I don't know about this though. Yente opening up the board, and I mean, I don't see where he's going to score with his J.
Yeah. I would have played off the J if I could.
I think so. I think that would have been better. Yeah.
But we'll see if he holds the J and it pays off.
Yeah. Maybe he was trying to be defensive, like taking out that easy hook there under Mutt.
So Charles, I think he drew the U-W combination again, and he split off the W.
Oh, Charles had a very nice buto from hooking onto herb for 33 just now. And Bihal from blue. I think, Bihal would have been quite beautiful there. Really blocking off the bingo line under Yente.
Yeah. Andrew makes a comment saying that Hubert could have played YEN parallel to banner, hooking NY. Probably also setting up himself for JET next after that.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. Yeah, YEN, yes.
But yeah, probably like what you mentioned, just wanting to close up that bottom part of the board. So
yeah, since he doesn't have he's thinking he doesn't have the bingo child, so take out that bingo line there. Okay. Oh, wow. So takes blows his up for the score. I guess there isn't really anywhere else to play off the J, isn't it? To score with the J. So
and he's got 2 S's, so Hubert just decided to take the points for now.
Yeah. Oh, right. He has two S's. Sorry, I didn't notice that. Okay.
So
Trying
both players
to,
playing
yeah.
very lightning quick in the past couple of moves.
Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping up, like trying to key in the tiles and quackle here. So, Tuja.
So we're back to Hubert, who has denied us a view of his rack.
ADDTRS, and I can't see what the first tile is. Is that another A? I guess it is. Yeah, probably another
Q.
A. Oh, Q.
Hubert
okay.
has a Q. So both players.
Okay, those big tiles keep getting in his way of a bingo.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
and
he can score. Yeah, he can. Yep. Cats.
I think we've got our first challenge. Probably Charles just checking the validity of Yente's.
Yente.
Ah, wow. We can see a live challenge happening.
Yente, a Yiddish word for a gossipy woman, especially one who pries. So yeah, that definitely takes an S.
All right. And it comes out.
And Yenta, that's the, it has a variant, Yenta.
Yeah.
This is going to be good. That's interesting that he has challenged it. Did he have a bingo on his rack? Is that why he's challenging this?
I'm not too sure, but from the looks of it, he does have three eyes.
No, he doesn't know. Yeah. Yeah, I guess he just wasn't sure and he just wanted to be yeah.
He's
be on the safe side.
He went from duplicates to now you have triplicates.
Oh, what did they challenge Yente? Is that what happened? They challenged Yente instead of Yente's. Oh no.
No. I think he did challenge Yente's. Yentes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Charles deciding not to change, despite having the 7 vowel rack, he's gone for the score of VIAE, holding on to 2 I's, the E and the O. And Hubert, on the other side, has drawn the first blank. So we are going to see some bingos coming down very soon.
Actually, Andrew's right. They challenged Yente without, yeah. I'm just going back a little bit and looking at it. Oh well. We know what they were trying to do anyway. Aha, so Noah points out the S got deleted when trying to adjudicate. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, we know what was meant. And technical glitch here. So okay, and darted our first bingo for this game, well into the game.
Technically, if they had challenged Yentis, it would still come out good. But just wondering what would happen if if they wrongly challenge the word and then the actual word doesn't exist, but the one with the E, without the S exists, of course. I'm not sure how they will adjudicate
that. So exactly. So in this case, it didn't really matter because it would have been fine, and then we do know that it was actually a glitch there, or an accident. So I think he did type out Yente's. So what would you if you were the TD, would you just let it go? I mean,
Wow. That's a good question. I don't know. I'll have to refer back to the Vespa rules.
Yeah. So I mean, I think I would just say, okay, right, like retype it, again, just type Yente's again, and then it will come, it will be valid, and I don't think it changes the game.
Yeah. But in this case,
both are valid. Both are valid. So yeah.
In a scenario when one is not valid, then that'll be interesting.
Yes. Yeah, that would complicate things. So if that happens, then what would you do as TD?
Well, Andrew is in the chat suggesting that both players will need to re-adjudicate. whereby if let's just say the if say the moves have gone along.
Right. If he has if he has drawn his tiles, that is.
Yeah, and then they would need to adjudicate it, and then if it's not valid, then the other player is considered to have overdrawn.
Yeah, and I think also intention is important. Like if the TD determines that there was no intention to cheat, and it was just an honest mistake, then yeah, we'll just adjudicate, like re-adjudicate. It complicates matters if the TD decides that there was an intention to cheat.
Yeah.
Then that would be a completely different
scenario.
Yeah, scenario. Okay, but let's get back to the game.
Okay, so Hubert has played the first bingo and he's drawn the second blank. He's taken a 100-point lead. Meanwhile, Charles, with his 4 vowel leave, thankfully has drawn 2 consonants, but still a vowel heavy rack. So it's just deciding where to play, and he spotted a very nice aroid underneath of Yenti.
Oh, very nice. Yes, beautiful. That's really beautiful. That underlap.
It's just that unfortunately for him, that opens up a lane for Hubert to play his bingo. Which I think would not have played if he didn't have that spot. Right, so Hubert has spotted Farrier, and it does come down underneath of the lane that Charles just opened.
Oh, nice. Yeah. This is the new one. Well, from the last update, fairy became an adjective. Awful like a fairy. This is one of the from the CSW Twin 19 update.
Yeah. So
yeah, well, putting that A there, I mean that was going to be dangerous. Like a lot of stuff go under YA. So, but Aroid was still with all the tiles like that he had. Then I mean
interestingly in that turn, I think Charles had the option of playing just Iota on top of Yentix, keeping RIDE.
What was his rack? Do you remember what his rack was?
He had ADEIIOR.
ADEIIOR. Iota?
Yeah, playing Iota.
Iota, yeah.
Bottom
I
right,
think yes, correct. Yeah, Iota keeping DIR, yes.
Yep.
Definitely, I think superior to Aroy. But I mean, Aroy did score a lot, and he was, I guess, behind, and so I mean, it made sense to open up the board. There's only currently like 1 bingo or 2 bingo lines on the either side of 2 jar at that point. So I mean, yeah, I think Aroy was fine. He just got hit, with Hubert picking up the other blank, which he doesn't really need. Like he doesn't need any blanks, and he got both. But yeah, I think Aroy was fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I might have played Aroy as well. If I'm being behind, I would have played Aroy as well.
Yeah. If he didn't play Aroy there, I think Farrier goes down there as well, with making muter.
Exactly.
Yeah. So either way, it also come down.
Yeah.
So Charles going for the score, cashes in on his X. Holding on to EISU, that can go either way with the pickup. Hopefully get something good.
Let's see.
So now
Is it? Sorry, I'm still trying to catch up with Quackle. It's hopefully by the next game I get this all down. This quackling thing. Okay, so
we can see that Charles has drawn into a bingo that plays. Just trying to figure out what Hubert has.
yeah, doesn't help that Hubert is locking his okay, so Milio AE, right? That's it.
Yeah.
So hit Aoi 11E on top of Jaws, but I think more is nice blocking off, being ahead and taking out those two bingo lines, and yeah. This is definitely what I would have done. Something like this is what I would have done as well.
Yeah. And I think he does successfully block Charles' bingo as well.
And I can't quite see Charles' rack.
He has a 7.
That is that SSETI. Okay, great, thanks. Yeah, poor Charles.
Now at this point, you're 130 down. There's almost literally nowhere else to play your bingo. What do you do here? I feel like I was in this similar position a couple of months ago against Hubert as well.
Hubert.
Just like wanting the game to end.
So yeah, I mean, any bingo line you open up, he's just going to block it, right?
Yeah.
And is there a way to open up 2 bingo lines at once? Is that possible on this board? I'm trying to see if
there are 6 more tiles in the bag. Looking at the unseen tiles, it does look quite bingo prone as well. So I think from Charles' perspective, even if he opens up a lane, he needs to be careful so that he doesn't allow Hubert to play his own bingo.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't have a choice, right? If he wants to win, I mean, I don't even know if he still has a chance of winning this game. Like 130 behind, unless he opens up like a 9-timer. But any attempt at opening up a 9-timer is going to be shut down by Hubert. So I think that this game is done. Quackle suggests NUS next to dart and darted. Giving him a 0.3% chance to win this game. So okay. I mean, I think I would just open up, hoping to be able to bingo and just catch up, and I think that's the best that you can hope for here.
So long as it's a non-zero chance, I think why not?
With NUS, but the thing is that then I mean that's hoping. I mean, I don't think it's this 0.3 chance. It's actually there because the only way he's going to win if then Hubert opens up for him, and then Hubert's not going to open up. So this 0.3 chance is actually there's no chance really with NUS. I doubt. No, I don't think so.
So now, like Charles has just drawn his first bingo rack, and he has almost 0 chance of winning.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
what would you do here? Would you just like, okay, give up and just go for some scores now? Like he can play, IN next to QI or something.
yeah.
Realistically, what would you do?
Right now, this is technically game one of a 16 game tournament.
Yeah.
So I would say that spread does matter. If I was in his position, I'll probably just try my best to reduce the spread. Game is probably gone already. So wherever I can take the score and not give away too much, probably that's what I'll be looking to do.
Yeah. 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 Noah in the chat also points out only way he can win if Hubert plays A7, a 7 to the C in Cal, right?
Yeah.
So no, that's not going to happen. Yeah. So
So maybe something like WUS hooking on to ZEK.
and I've also just noticed that Noah also suggested more to lock up the board earlier.
Where is that? Where does that play?
No, Hubert's play of more. I mean, earlier. I'm just
Oh,
looking at the
okay.
chat now, catching up with the chat. Now
Yeah.
that things have slowed down in the game,
Mhm.
I don't have to be furiously keying in plays in Quackle.
So
So the other option, the second option here on Quackle is OUS under ZEX, just taking the points and keeping a very nice EINST, in case
which
Hubert decides to be generous. So
which he is
okay,
deciding to play
yes,
now. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So we have the clocks back. Oh no, wait. Just as I say that, it's reversed again. Now it's Hubert's turn to have all the vowels on his rack. Although at this point doesn't really matter.
Yeah, this game is done. Like he sealed the game, so let's see. So what's his last letter? A.
Yeah. So by the looks of it, Hubert is going to start off the tournament with a win.
Yeah. Very predictable. And yes, good start for his 2024 campaign to take back the title from Weibin.
It's going to be a long road, but always good to start with a win.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, in this field, yes, you will need, every leg up you can get, even if you're Hubert, because he's got some tough contenders coming up. Let's see, any results in yet?
Not yet, I think.
Not yet, no. So Weibin is playing. Oh, what do they? So I don't know if you guys have the standings. I'm going to share it in the chat here. They've got some interesting names next to. I mean, some like Hubert has winners and wieners next to his name, and Weibin has double blanks every game. So seems like, I mean, are these teams? Do they have teams as well? Yeah, it looks like they are all part of some teams. So there's a team event, going on alongside the individual.
Is this like how they used to do it at the King's Cup, or?
I don't know, but like so Hubert is in winners and wieners together with Ken Boon and Ryan Wee and Asher Fu. So it looks like they have like a team event alongside this the championship. I've shared the link on the chat here.
And it looks like Charles has another bingo rack that, again, unfortunately doesn't play anywhere.
Yeah. What did Hubert play? I was looking at I was so caught up with the team names. Did you see what he played?
No. I think we just wait for the board to
Yeah.
come back up.
Yeah, at this point, you just want the game to be over. Just,
Yeah.
if you're Charles, just, yeah.
So Hubert played
Take
parallel
some points.
to Banner, playing eel.
Okay. Eel, right. Okay. And then,
So even for those of us who have played in tournaments, even if this is or rather even if we sometimes drop our first game, we need to remember that there's still 15 more games to go. So
yeah.
don't be too
Yeah.
disheartened, because we have seen players who have lost their first games and end up going on to win the championship. So anything happen in a 16-game tournament.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't think Charles really made, any big errors, right? Just,
Yeah.
just got double blanked.
Yeah.
Double blanked by Hubert. Although Towavin is in the double blanks every game team. Quit along with Jianrong. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, Wavin and Jianrong. How come? So I'm wondering, how come there are only two in the double blanks every game team? Only Wavin and Jianrong. So maybe these teams go across other divisions as well.
Yeah, might probably get some insights later on from the
Yeah,
organizing
it
team
would
on
be
what that
interesting to
is.
find out. Yes.
So Hubert has COVID on his right.
And Hubert has COVID. Okay.
Yeah. Trying
Oh,
to see who had to play COVID.
Charles is in the Lucksackers team along with Marlon and Jeremy, but yeah, it didn't work out for him this game though, sadly.
I don't think it worked out at all for him. But like
No.
what you mentioned, I think he played a really solid game. From the first.
I can't. Yeah, I don't see any errors here. I think it's just that he just didn't lucksack in this game.
You might want to consider changing teams or the name of the teams. Right. So Hubert deciding to keep COVID on his rack, opting to play PIC. Oh, and I guess blocking Stoic as well.
Stoic, yeah. Blocking Charles out, squeezing every point he can get on this board.
Oh, interestingly, Hubert doesn't realize that although he has blocked Stoic, but Charles has another outplay. Let's see if anyone can spot. A pretty interesting outplay as well, considering that Hubert blocked Stoic. Okay, Charles plays IT. And yes, someone in the chat has spotted the outplay. So instead of Stoic, he actually has Stoical to go out.
Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Yeah. Oh, that would be a beautiful finish, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to be stoical in the face of this sad situation here for the first game of the 2024 Singapore National Championship. So here we go. We've just completed our first game on stream. I mean, it was. I wouldn't say it was an exciting game. A little bit lopsided. But we had some beautiful moves like Aroid and some drama with challenge of Yen Tay instead of Yen Tays, which led to an interesting discussion.
Yeah. So Charles actually didn't play a bingo this turn, or rather in this game. Looking back now on all the racks that he had, didn't really have one. I don't think he missed any, just that there weren't any that could play.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he tried his best. I mean, opening up with Aeroid there. Try and keep the game open. So, but Hubert shutting down the board. Like, when he, well, maybe not shutting down the board, but taking scores with draws and cuts.
Yeah.
And then just being able to capitalize on his blanks when they came up. So
playing
yeah,
Hubert,
I think it was a little bit of luck here with this one.
Trying to beat Hubert with 2 blanks is tough. Trying to beat Hubert with no blanks.
With no blanks, yeah.
Yeah. It's not easy.
Anyway, a valiant effort by Charles, in any case.
We should be seeing him coming up again soon. Definitely.
Who do we have next?
Maybe someone in the streaming team can let us know who will be having next.
See, the pairings are up. So round 2, we have Wabin versus Troll. Let's see, we have the pairings are here. Benjamin versus J.S. Salem. Charles is going up against Wabin. Oh, okay. So we get to see Hubert again, and Tony, who has won this event 8 times. He's won the nationals like the most number of times of all the Singaporean players. First one in 1989, and the most recent one in 2010. So 8-time national champion Tony Sim up against
national rated number 1 Hubert Wee.
Hubert Wee, yes. So the old guard versus the new guard. Sorry? Oh, yeah. So to end, okay. Yeah. So we're going to end the stream, and then we're going to come back with another stream for the new game. All right. See you guys on the other side.
See you guys on game 2.